Do you realize how much natural gas you use today? If you use warm water, turn on the electricity, or even drive a car, you are using natural gas. This doesn't even compare to what the future holds with natural gas.
Today we are going to talk about the key points on the future of natural gas. 1. Future applications. 2. Trade. 3. Keystone Pipeline and presidential election of 2016. And 4. The effect on the future of natural gas and oil prices.
Ever since nations have been able to access shale and extract natural gas, it has progressively played a major role in society today. As fracking continues to become more efficient and profitable, the future holds many benefits for the application of natural gas. Hydraulic fracturing and horizontal drilling techniques have ignited a shale gas revolution over the past decade in the U.S., and many envision similar booms taking place in the shale-rich countries. Natural gas will be used in homes, cars, and an overall powerful energy source. Natural gas is widely recognized as one of the most versatile and valuable of the North American energy resources because it can be used in so many important ways. A clean generating source for almost a quarter of the nation's electric power. Efficient heating, water heating, and cooking for homes and businesses. As people begin to realize the immense benefits of natural gas, such as the amount of money saved versus gasoline and other sources, the demand will rise as we reach the future. There are significant cost and efficiency advantages with natural gas heaters or furnaces rather oil or electric appliances. Consumers that use natural gases for heating, water heating, cooking, and cleaning save up to $650 per year. So once people realize the impact from the use of natural gas, they will begin to use this natural resource over coal or oil. Along with the uses of home appliances, natural gas generates electricity more importantly. The benefit of generating electricity is that it does not expunge as much harm to the environment as coal burning. Natural gas plants emit about half as much carbon dioxide as coal-fired plants, and is 70% cleaner than coal. In the near future, the use of natural gas in more industries and power plants can allow us to have cleaner air. It is predicted that industries and other companies will switch to natural gas power because the price of natural gas has dropped significantly. The price of natural gas will continue to drop in price because of the abundance of gas in the United States and the perfection of new drilling in shale gas.
In North America, natural gas represents a quarter of the total energy consumed in the United States and Canada. Investments in technologies will shape the 21st century, but the energy industry continues to struggle under policies that were put into place in the 1970s. There are 4 areas where policy change would ensure that North America contributes to a new world. First, the government needs to recognize that our natural gas technologies and techniques are safe, and that the natural gas industry will ensure the environmental footprint is minimal. The advanced technologies have proven themselves over the past, allowing for the success in drilling in some of the harshest and fragile ecosystems worldwide. Second, the United States government needs to promote free trade in natural gas, just as they do for virtually every other good manufactured in the United States. Free trade will lead to increased investment, job creation, and energy production. Third, we need to approve critical infrastructure projects. Greg S. Cantor, chairman of the American Gas Foundation, noted, "Better energy integration and improved technology and infrastructure will lead to increased safety, reliability, and efficiency, and will promote economic and national security benefits that we cannot afford to delay. This will improve the United States' competitiveness and will strengthen relationships with our allies and trading partners. Finally, we need to have transparency in our regulatory process. Regulatory complexity creates expensive delays, unnecessary duplication, and costly legal battles. There is a lot for the United States to learn from other countries, which have a clear and more supportive system, such as in Canada. By successfully improving the regulatory process in the United States, it will positively impact the future of natural gas industry. It will be up to the leaders of the natural gas industry and human ingenuity and innovation to transform the energy sector of the world for the better."
A guaranteed way to predict the future of oil, especially in the next few years, is the development of the Keystone XL pipeline. The 1,179-mile pipeline would run across the United States, shipping heavy crude from Canada to the areas in the Gulf Coast. This project has been in the works for almost 10 years, and the only thing holding it back is President Obama. Those in favor of the pipeline are the Canadian government, which will benefit a lot from the development of the pipeline, and refineries along the Gulf Coast, which will also benefit from the pipeline, and they have already taken measures to upgrade their facilities to process this thick, heavy crude. The majority of citizens in the United States support the pipeline, as many as 66%. Those against the pipeline are environmentalists who are worried about the damage the pipeline would have on the land. It's very controversial because the pipeline would be above ground, which makes it more vulnerable to accidents such as leaking and bursting of pipeline. Some ranchers and landowners along the route of the pipeline argue that it will make it difficult for the country to shift away from fossil fuels and be completely natural gas dependent. As the majority of the population of the United States is in favor of this pipeline, I think the candidates will definitely use this as a way to lure in voters. A future president will promise the people the pipeline if they want to win the election. As of today, President Obama has vetoed the construction of the pipeline because it crosses an international border. It is estimated that the pipeline will create nearly 20,000 jobs in the United States, stimulating the economy and growing the middle class.
The world cannot continue to expect the oil prices to continue to skyrocket if the global energy policies remain the same. Rapid economic development in China and India, coupled with relatively consistent energy use in industrialized nations, will likely strain the world's ability to meet a projected rise in energy demand of some 1.6% a year until 2030, said World Watch Institute. The IEA, International Energy Agency, remarkably raised its expectations of the future oil prices in this year's report because of the new outlook for demand and production prices. It now expects crude oil to average to about $100 per barrel over the next 2 decades and more than $200 per barrel in 2030 in nominal terms. A year ago, they estimated that the average price for a barrel of oil to cost $108 in 2030. The world economy relies on one thing: the price of a barrel of oil. As stated in an article by Anatoly Kalaski, every global recession since 1970 has been preceded by at least a doubling of the oil price. And every time the oil price has fallen by half and stayed down for 6 months or so, a major acceleration of global growth has followed. The oil prices have fallen from $100 to $50. Most people see $50 per barrel as the lowest it will ever be, or even a springboard, because of the future market proposes that they will quickly increase to $70 to $80 per barrel. The oil and natural gas resources are supposed to contribute to the globe for every 40 years at a current consumption rate, but the World Energy Outlook report stated some concern that increasing world energy demands will outpace production.